Generic greetings and welcome back to Airships Conquer the Skies once again. In the previous episode we made the Pestilence. This is the version 2 because it originally didn't have a very good surface ceiling. Currently the surface ceiling is quite good. It's 252 meters, which is a little bit higher than we probably need. Now it didn't go entirely to plan when we assaulted this area here, although as you can see they've lost a lot of defensive structures and indeed a lot of walkers as well, so it mustn't have been all bad. The problem we had is that we couldn't take out everything simply because there was quite a bit there. They had planes, and also mainly we didn't really have much defenses on our thing, so the armor was the problem. So we're going to go to design ship, open design here, we're going to open the Pestilence there, and we're just going to see what we can do. So reinforced wooden armor and steel armor and such. People often say that the better one is things like well, I go for the steel armor and the wooden armor, the difference being that the steel absorbs more, but it's also a lot more expensive. Let's fill it with wooden armor. That's 48 meters. That's not going to happen. The steel armor would be 92 meters. No. And the steel wall would be even worse. So wooden armor might be the best. Oh, the massive stone wall. Minus 68 meters. Yeah. I don't think we can make it out of brick. Oh, 9 meters. That'd be alright. Reinforced wooden armor, no. And then steel armor 92 meters. We could try it. Save design. Decoration, is that all the same? Yes, it is. Save the design, and we're going to say the Pestilence S, which is the steel version. Alright. Save the design. Build one. Okay, let's just see if that works. Our objective is the same, have some fun and also try and take out the rest of these. Gatling guns there, keel there. Oh, they're attacking here, are they? What have I got in terms of defenses? Good luck to you. Okay, so I'm not going to move anything over there because I actually want them to attack. If I move down now, they might turn back because I don't think they're going to have much, which they don't. And they're going to attack with these things and the Atrocious and the Ocean, and they are backing up. And that's fine with me because I have a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cannons and 8 rifles, counting, well, both of these, pointing forward, and they have 2 cannons, so I think I could probably win that one. I'm going to change these to aimed fire. Actually, yeah, that's aimed fire, and as I do that, they've now started coming forward, which is not good, so I'm then going to change it to rapid fire, get more shots out there, because they're very, very close. So they might even go for a ram here. Are we going to see the first ram from them? Nope, that's not happened at all. In fact, yes, we have seen the first ram because they've just rammed the back of their own vessel. Well, this one is now officially classed as no longer working. It did... Yeah, who needs enemies when you've got friends like this, right? Clunk, and... Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to tell them to target the one at the back. I was wondering if they were going to assault me there, and that didn't happen. Oh, the suspendium chamber's just fallen off. Yeah, that's down on the ground now. See, the front one was technically not disarmed. It lost both cannons, but it still had the ram, which is a weapon, but hey-oh. It's now all kinds of broken. So they've lost a fair bit over there. So what I want to do is go to the build ship, and we want to build the Pestilence S. And we'll build that. And we're going to build several of these on the huge shipyard. So, is that a huge? Yeah, it is. So, build ship, Pestilence S, Pestilences, Pestilizers. That's multiple ones. Build, Pestilence S, build. Okay. And might as well say build. Actually, no, because this. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine, actually. Build. All right. So it looks like this guy's managed to assault here and take out them. And oh, look at that! They have the arrows, 2 flak. Looks like to me 4 cannon. One little rear rifle. Those could be a bit naughty to take out. So even on the breezy easy setting, which we've got it on here, they still can. Wow! Whoa! I'll finish what I was saying. Even on the breezy easy setting, there still can be a problem. What was worrying me is this. That went to there and there back super quick. I thought I'd have it on max speed. I don't. What's so fast? This thing? Wow, okay. That'll be Spider's legs, I think. And 2, 4, 6, 7 cannons and 3 flak. Spider's legs. Yeah, that's why it went so quick. Wow, okay. They're good now. They didn't used to be fantastic, but they look really cool. So anyway, we're going to build these Pestilence S's. I have put it out to max speed. Just so we build all of these. Don't know if you're seeing these moving back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. They don't know where to go. So get all these moved over. As you can see, not too quick still. Not too quick, but quick enough. Wow, they're all assaulting this. I wouldn't really like to be Subtle Creek. I mean, you've got me on the northwest. You've got Uncton on the east. You've got the Grey Towers and Nimbus cities to the southeast. And then the Akurdale on the southwest. You'd never sell that flat. Like, there's no way. That's not going to happen. Anyway, let's move these over. This is now slower because these ones are probably 52 meters and 52 kilometers and 69. So yeah, unsurprisingly, clamping loads of steel armor on the things has slowed them down somewhat. So their service ceiling is garbage, which is not good. What I'm going to have to do, sadly, is sacrifice the front one in order to push that out of the way. This one is still up here, though. We're going to start that fight immediately. This one we will move up because I don't want to get rammed by this thing. These ones, I'll say ram, and I'm going to ram all the way forward to there and then unpause it. So here we go. They're going to start bumping into each other. Should be fairly gentle. Yeah, there you go. And now we're pushing the suspendium rock out of the way. That one's now gone up, which means I can start moving it further forward if I really want to. Although, to be fair, it's about right. Because what's going to happen is they're going to go straight over this, and the amount of shots dropping down is going to be quite powerful. Oh my good grief, look at that. There you go. Oh, yes. I mean, look at that. It's unbelievable. You know what? I actually like that they're a little bit slow because it's got more menace to it. And we didn't lose anything on these. We took hits, but that's it. Brutal takeover, I think, just so we can repair up. And now we have the Great Keel. Excellent. I didn't expect that. That's good. So defenses, we will probably repair some of these. We'll also build a building, and it'll be a white lookout, obviously. And we'll put it back there. And we'll leave that. And then in these ones, we can say repair that one. And quite frankly, the Pestilence V2, we're going to retrofit it or refit it. Open the design of the Pestilence S and then refit. Don't know if it's a better design. I just feel that, I don't know, it just seems to be, it seemed more effective there. It took a lot more damage. Well, it took more damage and stayed alive. More importantly. So, where do we want to go now? Well, I think we do use these Pestilence S's to attack Uncton. And once this has been refitted, which it should be done shortly, we'll go down and take that thing there, which will then give us the spider legs, which should hopefully be quite good because then we can make some type of walker, which we haven't made in quite a bit. So let's go for an invade, and they're immediately going down to defend that off. And wow, okay, that is perfect, prime target stuff for our flyers here for the pestilences. And I don't know what they've got here though, so we'll say view city. Oh, okay, they've got two things. Okay, I'm not really too worried about that. Although to be fair, I also can't fight them, which is a problem. So this can't really go too wrong because I'm just going to put them in a row. I'm going to do that. And the worst that can happen is all these die. But I reckon I'll take the majority of this out before that happens. And the best thing is we could win. Problem is, I can't verse that because it's too high up. And we'll never be able to verse it. Okay, start the fight. Click on these. R for ram. To there. Go. Now this is a flamer. So that's a problem. However, we are able to ram it out of the way. And if it gets below us, it's going to die. I mean, it's pretty much dying now anyway, as you can see, because of the amount of grenades on there. Outside view, this thing is taking an absolute pounding. I mean, look at all the flak on it. Let's just count the flak. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flak, and 1, 2, 3, 4 dorsal guns. Dorsal guns at the top, and ventrals bottom. I think that's right. Either way, Now the pain starts when, oh yeah, when we for a start drop on the bottom there. We are still pushing, still pushing it forward, and here's all of the rain. So there's the damage going out. That's a lot of damage going out. So we've lost 2. There's the second one going down. But look at that. I mean, it just raises the things. Honestly, we should have called these things the tarmac because they just make a they flatten the whole thing. That's insane. I like that. That's good. And there we are. There's that one dropped out of the sky. Do you know what's really cool? That even when they're taking damage, they still are alright. They still keep going. Bits drop off because of their height. There's not things crashing through other bits and bobs because of the design of it. I've overshot that there. That was all kinds of bad. Let's ram that to... Oh, ram that one... Why can't we move that one? There to there. Yeah, just because of the design of it. They tend to... The bottom bits tend to fall off. Which is really good for the longevity of them. I certainly think the armor has been worth it. I mean, look at that. You can see, you can see through the suspension chamber there. That's not good. That thing's not moving, and that's simply because it's got no sails. Well, that's why. So we've only got the 2 left. Oh, hang on. That's going to be bad. Well, for him as well as me. There we go. Let's get closer. There we go. And there's the grenades dropping straight on that. That's exactly what we wanted. And oh, we have a chance here. Is that guy deciding to go below? I think he is. I think he is. Oh, almost outmaneuver that guy. If we could get over the top, that would have been good. As I said, the worst scenario would have been we lose all of these and they lose most of their defenses. Well, yeah. They're still technically in the fight. But it is by technicality. Best kind of winning, I guess. I'm going to say ground ship. I want it to fall out the sky. Clunk. Oh, just a little tap there. Ram down. Just park on there. Oh, there's a suspendium chamber just blown up. There we go. Oh, looks like I've given them a free bit of ship. Just get some tape on that. Just tape it up round there. A bit of glue will be sorted. A couple of planks of wood, nail it across. Look like an Acme cartoon, but at least you've got a bit of a bit extra defense there. Anyway, we lost those. It's a shame, but we did try. We did try. Okay, well that was all right. That was fine. So what we're gonna do to make that up? Well, quite frankly, I think we need a carrier. If we go to the designs we've made previously, we've had the pig, pestilence, the lanx, generic carrier, which we can technically make now because we've got them spider bots. Botfly's been decent, bomber not so much, bombard very good, and ant. We haven't got a carrier. So I think it is about time that we change that up. So, what could be the design? I really want a ground-based carrier. So I really need to take that one with the spider's legs. And then I can walk it down here. Although, to be fair, that wouldn't really work out. No, I think it's going to have to be... I think it's going to have to be the... I think it's going to have to be an air-based one. Take the Gatling guns. And then we can have a carrier that is, as I would think of a carrier, like a modern day carrier, where it's got lots of planes on it, and it's also got not really any main offense like cannons and things like that, but it's got flak and it's got Gatling guns, stuff that's generally close range to take out either anything incoming like other planes and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to go with. So I'm just going to build up a little bit more here, get them down and meet up with all of this, and then we'll send these guys into here. And I'm only going to build... Oh, it looks like this guy's taking this over. Let's say this subtle creek. It's like the... it's like the Ardennes. Just everything comes there. It's just crossroads town. It sort of is, actually. We also haven't taken out the Stone Guardian. Should we take that out? Should we try having a look at that? Defences here, there are loads. Oh, hang on. Let's attack the Stone Guardian, shall we? I don't know if I have actually faced off and squared up against a Stone Guardian. I'm guessing it's going to be... What the actual insert generic profanity here is that? No, I can now confidently say that I have never ever had to fight that. And I'm sort of glad. I have no idea of its armament. Okay, there's only one thing to do. Move the pigs back here. Quite frankly, it doesn't matter where they go, because they have got long-range torpedoes, and the height of this is such that we'll never really be out of arc, as far as I can tell. These are going to move back here, the bombards, and we will move this thing forward. That can go there. That's gonna. This is just. I'm just gonna ground this as soon as we start, and this thing is gonna get super close and probably fall out the sky. Okay, are you ready? Start. Move forward to there. I don't know what it's firing. It's got some sort of weird, like, infection thing going on, for a lack of a better description. All of that red zooming around. Well, whatever it's doing a lot of it. And the bottom's just fallen off. Oh my good grief, it's absolutely hammering it. Let me just ground that vessel. Then we sit on the trees there, which obviously we know it's going to start carving through. And now it's going to start working on this, which is... oh, there we go, we got it. And there it goes. Not a terrible thing to fight there. Improved stone walls we've just got now. Excellent. That was cool. I mean, it didn't seem to do a great deal of damage, but I did have a lot of points in that. Yeah, that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. I don't think it's powerful as the Mad Scientist's Tower. That thing was insane because it had this death ray on the top that would just go bzzz, and then part of your ship would just explode, or would just cease to be, more accurately. So yeah, what I'm going to do, actually, see this, the AT-ish things. I'm going to scrap the AT-ish T, and there it is. It's gone. I've got giant spiders there, which I should probably take that out at some point. Gives us some money. But yeah, that was an interesting fight, that one. I like all of the extra bits like that. Things like the clockwork wasps and the giant spiders and the Mad Scientist Tower and the brigand, the pirates and stuff. It just gives a little bit more flavour to this to the conquest mode, which is getting expanded on the next big patch. So I think we will leave it there. Next episode, we're going to assault here, and then we'll design a carrier. I think that's a plan. Don't know if it's a good plan, but it's the plan we're going to go with. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.